Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Eddie Marcus again, spokesman and advocate of basic human rights for all people. To everybody who hears this message, let me give you some exciting news. We should all be so blessed. And if we knew just how blessed we really were, we would turn America upside down and shake all of that ugliness out of it because it does not have to exist. And the power for it to be eradicated rests in our hands. We have a man for president of the United States today who says he wants to make America great again, want to make America first. And it seems as if what they're trying to do is destroy America. I mean literally destroy it. I want to share something with you. Many of you believe in the Bible and many of you believe in Jesus Christ. More people believe in Jesus Christ than those that don't. And in your belief of Jesus Christ was the most miraculous individual that ever walked the face of the earth. They believed that Jesus Christ was able to lay his hands on the blind and make them see, touch their mouths and give them the ability to speak, touch their ears and give them the ability to hear again, to even call out the name and make the dead stand again, was able to walk on water and turn water into wine. Now, you know there's never, ever been a man such as this. And they say that old spirit out there was so excited about what Jesus was able to do till they took Jesus up on a high mountain and said, look at all that the world can be, not just what it is, but what it can be. And all that it can be, I would give it to you if you just bend down and make me your Lord. And in essence, we don't want to talk about what Jesus said at that moment, but what he ended up doing is saying that I would rather go to the cross than to be under your authority. I would rather go to the cross than to be under your authority. Why did I say that to you? Because I want you to know what God did for us. You know how each of you play the lottery and you want to win the lottery? So everything can be yours that you've ever dreamed of, that you ever wanted. You have enough of till you can go and buy it. Well, I want to tell you this. God made this world. He made all that it is. And he made you. He made you for this world and he made this world for you. So that you could experience all that heaven could possibly be. And he put it in your hands to make it so. Now, having done all of the things that had been done for you, God looked down on the earth and saw that you were in darkness. And he gave an individual the ability to understand how to work electricity so that all humankind could have light when they were in darkness. But there was a spirit that says, no, they can't have it. We got to sell it to them. And what was the reward? He became one of the richest men on earth. God decided that he wanted to give each of us the telephone so we could just do what we do with telephones. People could communicate all over the earth. But there was a spirit that says, no, sell it to them. And how did he reward that individual? Made him one of the richest men on earth. He said he wanted you to have the ability to transportate yourself from corner to corner and get rid of the horse and buggy. And what did that spirit say? No, sell it to them. And that individual gave in and became one of the richest men on earth. Another thing, told them, say, we want you to have the internet, computers, so you can communicate with people as far as people are. And that spirit said, no, sell it to them. And that man gave in to that spirit and became one of the richest men on the face of the earth. Now, what am I saying to you? I'm saying to you that there has been a spirit that intervened between what the almighty powerful Lord has designed for each of you and stole it from you. That spirit knew that all you had to do was to exercise the gifts that God has given you, for you to make the computers, for you to make the telephones, for you to make the electricity and the apparatuses that it is used to do the things that it does. for you to create the food, create the shelter, create the clothes, create the education, create the health care in such an abundance that every last one of you can enjoy it as though you were the richest person on earth. And you wouldn't be bound to anyone. Why? Because your hands were engaged in that process, and by so doing, you became owners of it. You know, people today want to buy stock in what's going on. But your stock was that you engaged yourself in it. And you reap the rewards from it. All of you, not just some who had some money to buy some shares, but every last one of you contributed. So it became yours. And you could use it as you wanted, use it as you needed, as you desired it. That's what God was all about. And now, we have nothing like that. But you never knew that it was designed to be this way. And you can change it in a day. But now that Spirit has said that it has usurped all of your power. You have allowed it to exist by your power. And it will fight you to the tooth to keep you from getting it back. But when Jesus went on that cross and told the world and the powers that be of the world that he would have to die before he bend his knees to the evilness of this world, he is saying to each of you to stand against the evilness of this world. Stand against that divides. Stand against that which destroys. Stand against hatred and racism and bigotry. And before you accept it to be the richest person on earth, go to the cross. And God will be your God. Now that's the truest message of life that I could ever give. Those of you who have understanding, let them understand. Those of you who have ears, hear. And be blessed by the Spirit of life and the Spirit of truth. Thank you so very much. This is Eddie Marcus. I hope it does something for you. It's done something for me. Bye-bye.